won't stop. Where the brakes at? I give him that ditty bop. Like take that, take that, take that, take that. I'ma put in work, I'ma do that ASAP. Throw my faith in rap, but they say don't say that, huh? What I'ma turn down for? I feel like Shaq in 9-4. They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me.
Hello friends, and today this is episode 3 of the Strike Force 1 series. Organized stalking is a crime, and today I'm going to the LSU campus on Free Speech Alley, where I go to preach. And today I will be addressing organized stalking. I've never done that on the LSU campus before at Free Speech Alley. So the reason why I'm going to LSU campus is because this is where I do a lot of recruiting for organized stalkers through fraternities, sororities, secret organizations. And young college kids are very impressionable, and many of them may have already been introduced to organized stalking many years before they even got to college, because families indoctrinate their kids with this. Some kids grow up in it in these generations. So I don't think organized stalking was as prevalent 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago in America as it is now. I think with the advancement of technology, it's grown at an exponential rate and spreading like a plague, I like to say, like a cancer across this nation. So today we're going to just go talk to the students and put the banner up on the middle of the campus as many of the kids walk to and from class at the right there by the Union, and we're going to engage in some dialogue. I'm going to ask the kids questions and pass out tracts. Tracts that I have are really great. On the front of the track, it itemizes a lot of the tactics that organized stalkers use, and I have my YouTube documentary name for Gang Stalking of America on the back. It gives the definition of gang stalking and then the U.S. Constitutional Code violation that people commit when they participate in organized stalking. Organized stalking is domestic terrorism. There you go. If you're involved in organized stalking, you are a domestic terrorist. Organized stalking is a crime that is punishable up to 10 years in prison and or death penalty if convicted of organized stalking and some death occurs in the act of you stalking an individual. Hey, there's the girl with the pink. That's their little, she's their little minion right there, man. So if you are involved in organized stalking, if you have signed up,
yes, I do.
To be a part of a secret organization that involves following, tracking, or monitoring an individual, you are what the Constitution calls a domestic terrorist. Organized stalking is organized crime. No different than the mafia. No different than criminal groups that profit off of illegal activities. These are some of the tactics used by people that participate in organized stalking. Constant surveillance. Road convoys. Road convoys is when groups of vehicles travel in a convoy on the interstate, on city streets, or state highways, and they drive bumper to bumper in groups of 3 to 10 to 15 up to 50 cars in a convoy. This is a very dangerous tactic used by these organized criminals because they orchestrate lethal car accidents. Organized stalkers are involved in lethal car accidents. And let me warn you, students, here that there's many people that are going to try to recruit you into this illegal activity. Most of your fraternities and sororities are involved in organized stalking. So they are organized criminals. Be very careful what you take a pledge and an oath to join. Many of your teachers here are a part of organized stalking. Many students here are a part of organized stalking. So here's some other tactics used by these perpetrators. Perps, I call them, perps. They're really just lost souls that are dying and on their way to hell unless they repent. Defamation. Organized stalkers like to defame people, defame a person's character, to neutralize them. And an intense slander campaign is set out upon a person with false accusations saying they're a rapist, a pedophile, a murderer, a drug dealer. So they slander a person's character to get people in the community to join in the harassment and stalking of this individual. So many people participate in organized stalking and are not even signed up and on the payroll, so to speak. Most of the people that do participate in it are on the payroll, but they can trick people to becoming a part of it by defaming a person and slandering them, coming to them, showing them a fake portfolio and profile, a bogus profile about an individual, and say, this person lives in your neighborhood, keep an eye out on him, he's a bad guy. So people will participate in it just out of a sense of duty to help keep their neighborhood safe. But that's a violation of the Constitution. There has to be certain due process that happens to an individual if he in fact is a criminal. Another tactics used by organized stalkers is briding. Briding is a tactic used to sensitize an individual to lights. They will travel in convoys around a person's home and shine bright lights into the person's window on a regular basis. If a person is walking down the street at night, he might have 5, 10 cars that pass him up with their brights on. He might be driving down the road and 4 cars in a row that's in a convoy have their bright lights on, hitting the individual in the face, sensitizing him to bright lights. This is psychological psyop, psychological warfare. To sensitize an individual to be nervous or alert, on a high alert whenever these things happen. Directed energy weapons. That's when they take microwave weapons and other type of weapons and point them at an individual, whether it's at their home, at their workplace, or just out in public. They have little miniature directed energy weapons that can be handheld. Hi there, how you doing today?
How are you?
Doing great. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, God bless you.
Same to you.
Organized stalking is, here you go, man. Okay. Organized stalking is domestic terrorism. But the same thing with domestic terrorism. Just like you may shoot a Muslim who is committing terrorism against you, well, some people might want to shoot a domestic terrorist that's stalking them. That's not me, though. I'm a pacifist. I got that on video saying that I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in violence. I believe you overcome evil with good. But there's many people that are targeted that are not Christians. Are you not a Christian?
Oh, no, I was just talking to her.
Oh, here you go. It's a really good track. It's got some good information on it about organized stalking. Organized stalking is a crime. You probably have people in your family that are a part of it. You probably have friends that are being stalked. You may be being stalked and don't know it yet, because your stalking might be overt right now. But then there comes a time when your stalking becomes covert. Or it might be covert right now, then it may become overt. So they might be sizing you up, getting a mental profile on you. Street theater. That's a manipulation of somebody's reality by creating a false reality to obscure the lines of reality, to make an individual question their sanity. Organized stalking is intended to make a target question his sanity, to make him think he may be becoming insane or mentally unstable. And when that process happens, the neutralization of a target begins, where they are becoming unfit for use for society. Organized stalking is domestic terrorism. Organized stalking is domestic terrorism. Color harassment is another tactic used by these perpetrators. Color harassment is when people wear the same color of clothes and follow an individual around to sensitize them to that color. Every time that person sees the color he's sensitized to, he becomes paranoid and thinks that those people are in on it. Organized stalking is evil genius. Key word there, evil. If you participate in organized stalking, you are an organized criminal. No different than an Italian mafia member who runs drugs, prostitution, and kills people. Because organized stalking, they do organized, orchestrated car accidents. So people involved with organized stalking are actually involved in the killing of people. Many students here at LSU participate in organized stalking. You're no different than a domestic terrorist who's actually breaking the law and can go to prison if convicted. And there's enough targets waking up that are collaborating together and putting together evidence of your crimes if you're involved in this. You can go to prison for up to 10 years for being involved in organized stalking. Actually, if someone dies in the process of being stalked, that person can be sentenced to death. The New World Order is on the move. The Illuminati is on the move. Many students here are part of the Illuminati. One of their Facebook pages has over 4.5 million likes. They are signing regular, everyday people up to become a part of this secret organization. And the Illuminati and secret societies and Freemasons, they're bloodthirsty. They take blood oaths. And to move up in the ranks of these secret organizations, they want blood. So many people actually have family members killed or friends killed to move up in the ranks of these secret societies. And in these secret societies, they recruit young, naive, innocent people to become a part of organized stalking. Organized stalking is a crime.
I believe in secret societies and underground confederacies that move in my life. I believe there are sisterly sororities and brotherly fraternities, and they're part of my life. And there are signals and there are signs right before us all the time. But we stumble deaf and blind, 'cause we never realize there are wheels that turn that we never see. There are eyes that are watching you and me. There are tears people cry 'cause they'll never be free, trapped in the arms of a secret society. I believe the guy sitting next to me waits for a sign from me to show him I know what he needs, or maybe what I need from him, but he won't ever let me in. It's a common tableau. Yes, it happens all the time. We're all sending out signs, 'cause we all need to know who our friends are, who the foe. 'Cause there are deals that are struck that play with our dreams, and there are figures who move in places unseen, and Pinocchios who dance as if they live and breathe, tugged from above by a secret society.
Oh, really?
Okay, I don't know like what your problem is, but every time you see me, you don't have to say anything, or I will tell the LSU police that you're like harassing me.
I'm not harassing.
Yes, you are, because you saw me.
Yeah, I was trying to give
No,
you a
no,
trap.
no. You said you saw me on Highland. Then you said you saw me right here.
Yeah, remember
and then when
I
I
was
walked, then I
preaching
walked
and
to
I had-
the police
remember I had the
harassed me
banner?
again.
Had the banner?
I don't care. Like, who am I stalking? If you bother me again, I will tell the police that you're harassing me. Thank you. No, like you
You're a
need
pervert.
to. Okay.
You need to repent of that. It's illegal.
It's
what you
okay.
did.
What's your name? Lily? What?
Joe Lilly. And I got you on a video. This will be the
Alright.
second video you're on YouTube. Strike Force 1, gang stalking.
Okay.
Strike Force
I will
1.
tell.
You need Jesus. He can set you free.
Shut the fuck up.
Make sure it's running because the police may come. All right. Organized stalking is of the devil. If you participate in organized stalking, you're of your father, the devil. How you doing? Make sure you read the front and back of that. Organized stalking is a crime. Hey, what's up, man?
It's a piece of shit. It likes to film people without their permission.
Yeah. No, I can't fist bump that.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, cause
Still believe we're on a spinning ball?
Huh?
You still believe we're on a spinning ball?
Yeah, I must say I do.
And we came from monkeys?
No, it's not exactly. It's not that simple.
Yeah, it is that simple. You believe a fairy tale.
Yeah, I'm the one who believes the fairy tale. Keep telling yourself that, my boy. Also, keep filming people without the permission and doing illegal things, like going and filming people inside the Walmart.
Well,
You did it, no one's reporting you yet. And I don't think, like, I'm just not that kind of asshole. Nope, get the fucking camera off me.
I was born into to a system constructed for failure. It's a sinking ship being manned by drunken sailors. An escape artist behind the bars of a jailer. An asthmatic attack and they withhold the inhaler. If the shoe doesn't fit, what good is a tailor? In the midst of this crisis, please cancel the gala. Without a symphony, there's no need for a prelude to foreshadow what's to come. See, the secret committees commence with their meetings to make red tape in response to simple questions. Questions threaten the perception of a beneficial system, a pyramid scheme with its cogs and its pistons. Mechanization of man, making more and more live in a miserable existence. How can so few claim so many victims? And this begs the question. My arrest is a weapon against the oppression of man's obsession to control things. Look at the long line of make-believe kings, and the Lord of the Flies wants you to kiss his ring. Follow new rules with invisible strings and become a puppet in a diabolical scheme. How do good men become a part of the regime? They don't believe in resistance. Lesson number one, overcome every fear of regret and confusion. It's all an illusion, delusion, sent to disconnect the holy fusion of the spirit in the flesh. Every mortal breath's meant to bring forth fire, but only when the fear of death gets consumed on the funeral pyre. So let the flames rise higher, and let every man be considered a liar. If he doubts the goodness and faithfulness of God, itching ears will compulsively nod in approval when unbelief is taught in all our temples and schools. But God can restrain the madness of a fool. Bring his truth through the mouth of a mule, and you can move a mountain without any tools. It just takes the faith of a little seed to make a way through what might seem to be impossibility. And the ability will match the occasion. The outcome will defy explanation. The liberation will not be televised when it arrives like lightning in the sky.
University. Is that what you want in your life right now?
Well, no, they were already here watching me, so.
Okay, well, I tell you what. Don't say nothing to her. The girl with the pink hair from Texas.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a good fucking day. And freedom of speech to you, too.
All right. Bye-bye now.
I'm sorry that happened. Oh, it's okay. Have a nice day. Okay. Have a nice day. I love your hair, by the way. It's very bright.
They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, cause he got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. That's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power. Shut me down. That's not enough. I'm my biggest problem. You don't got the power. Shut me down. That's not enough. You can't stop me. You're my biggest opponent. You know me, I know you, we know it. Whenever I fail, you always been there to simply remind me you're blown it. You don't see when I'm growing. You don't see where I'm going. You only see in the moment. You know my mistakes. You never let go it. Don't cease to amaze me, and it drive me crazy. That you catch every detail that I miss in the songs I'm making. Saying you will never write a verse like Kendrick, never be the rapper I got from Hendrix. Top 10 alive, you will never be mentioned. Why aim so high, won't survive the trenches. Plus, you a Christian, Andy. They will never listen, Andy. Plus, we a pigment, Andy. You don't got skill, you a gimmick, Andy. Well, if I listen to you and everything you put in my ear, I be living like woulda, shoulda, coulda. I be paralyzed by fear. Ain't that the truth? If I quit, the only way I lose. I got two choices when I do this: make moves or make excuses. If you know who I'm talking about, then you got me. My biggest enemy is me, and even I can't stop me. They try to shut us down and it ain't gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God and he on my side. That's the confidence I got, cause he got me.